Hi, this is Margaret from Margaret's Crafts. I wanted to do a quick card video this week. The card that I'm doing, you can find like pre-made cards anywhere. I find them real cheap. Sometimes they're in a package with things on them. I'm going to cover this so it doesn't matter and it's blank on the inside. So this card is 4.5 by 6 1/8. What else I'm going to use is a piece of pale blue cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 5 and 15/16, one short from 6 inches. And then I'm going to use a piece of striped paper, which is 4 1/4 by 2 1/8. Next, I'm going to use another piece of the blue, which is 4 1/4 by 5 and 15/16. Like I said, one short from 6 inches. Then I'm using a piece of white cardstock that is 4 3/4 by 3 1/8. I'm going to do something different. I haven't done this before. Make a video with the stamp. This is a stamp that I found at Joann Fabrics for $1, and it says Puppy Love. I want to do like a kind of a masculine card. The ink I'm using is by Color Box. It's a pigment brush pad, and it's chestnut color. To color in my image, I'm using my Copic markers to sketch, and the two that I'm using is Lipstick Red and Sand. Another stamp I'm going to use is a stamp that says You're Sweet. I want to put that on. The ink I'm using is an Archival ink Jet Black. Okay, now to get started. What I'm going to do around my edges of the blue, I want to ink it in the brown. And I'm just going to go lightly around the edges just to add some accent to it. Okay, and also around the other blue too. Okay, I'm going to sit those aside for right now. Next, I want to take out my stamp and my white cardstock. I'm going to stamp up my image. Sure it's good and stamped. Then I'm going to center it on my cardstock. To press down, make sure all the black gets on it, and lift straight up. I'll clean that a little later. And I don't know why, but I like to make for sure that my ink is all dry. So I always have my embossing heat tool here, and I'll just dry my ink so it doesn't smear. Now for the puppy, I'm going to color the puppy in, and with your Copic markers, you know to do small circles. Just barely kissing the line. You do the circles so that your line, your tracing lines or your drawing lines don't show. So I'll just finish getting the rest of my puppy done. Now for the heart in red. It doesn't matter. I'm going to go right over these letters. They're going to still show up through it. There. Now he has a little heart here. No accent on his collar. That's it. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'll set that aside for a second while I build up my card. I'm going to take the blue that I had made and I'm going to tape this down. Try to leave equal around all the edges. Now this brown strip, come on. This brown strip is going to go down here. Now my puppy is going to be centered onto the blue. You know, before I tape that down, I think I'm going to put a little bit of brown around the white too. And center that on the blue. Now that's going to go right here, but I think I'd like to pop it out a bit. Okay, now I'm going to center that. Now I'm going to center that right on here. And then right up here, I'm going to stamp You're Sweet. Okay. When I stamped You're Sweet, I got a couple of the edges on there. So all I did was I stamped You're Sweet on a piece of white cardstock. I inked around the edges of it. And I'm just going to pop it up. Quick fix. I don't stamp very much, so I'm not really that great at it. And all I'm going to do is put it, center it right on top. Now, my card is done. And I can put any type of sentiment that I want to put on the inside. But that's it. Quick and easy card. Thanks for watching my videos.